what's up? Long time no see, man. It's been a while since I turned on the camera and done a video, but at the same time, it's also been a while since I started streaming. But there may be a reason for that. In today's video, we're gonna be looking at a video titled Why I Hate Twitch Streamers. It's basically a video about why streamers, mostly Twitch streamers of course, why they're just degenerate people in general. Even though I and a lot of people don't agree with this, maybe this video will change your minds. Let's go ahead and get into this video, man.
First problem is it is a cesspool of degeneracy. More recently, we've seen explosions of creators such as iShowSpeed, who you can watch a single clip of Speed and realize just from his sense of humor that it's a young audience. But you know what? Humor is subjective. Let's put that aside. Let's look at his most recent controversy.
Chica, I miss you. I'm about to Chica. Oh shit. I'll pay you, baby.
What happened to you?
Oh my god.
Yes, this is when iShowSpeed turned into iShowed as he hip thrusted into the camera wearing nothing but his shorts or pajama pants or whatever, and his ding-a-ling came flopping around. And of course, he did not mean for that to happen. Even for him, that's super low, and he also doesn't want to get banned from platforms. However, the fact that he stood up saying the explicit stuff he was saying whilst doing it gives you a pretty good insight on the type of creator this person is. Literally the first two pieces of content that come up when I search his name are his viewers shutting down New York City. He forgot to put the word riot in the title. And the second video being Kai on a blind date with a literal adult star. And would you look at that, as soon as the video starts, it is twerking. And trust me, that is not a cherry-picked example. Most of Kai's content seems to be with adult content stars. And the more and more I do research on these top streamers, the more and more I see complete degeneracy encouraged to a young audience.
Guys like Speed and Kai, they're just representations of giving people what they want to see. And people wanting to see is me. It's not like they choose to do some of the content that they do. It's just that people want to see specific type of things. Because there's plenty of examples of streamers doing stuff just for the sake of being good. Even at the event Kai Cenat's fans rioted, he was trying to give them free stuff and free PZs. In all honesty, so far I'm not sticking with the point. But I mean, sure, do they have some questionable content choices? Yeah, sure. But ultimately they want to do those things if nobody wanted them to do it. It's all about what the people want. But before we go any further, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that like, hit that sub to be a part of the 10K gang.
His problem number two is that it is an exploitive funnel into adult content. So let's talk about e-girl culture. In the streaming space, there are a ton of traditionally pretty women who pander to nerd video game anime culture, and because of that, this audience attaches to them so much because these women come off as unique and rare, and oh, maybe I have a chance with them because I like video games and she likes video games. Ludwig, one of the most subscribed streamers who's made countless videos trashing Andrew Tate for his impression on young kids, sponsors his event with Fansly, an adult content subscription service. Ludwig's partner, Cutie Cinderella, also had her event, a huge event called the Streamer Awards, sponsored by Fansly as well.
That video was amazing. I want to say a huge thank you to our sponsor Fansly for sponsoring the Streamer Awards.
And even went as far as in one of her regular video game streams to air a Fansly ad to all of this young audience. Keep in mind, Twitch's youngest age is 14 years old.
A free trial of some of our hottest creators. On top of that, sign in using your Twitch account and see which of your favorite streamers are already creating adult content on Fansly.
And it gets even worse, because Twitch partnered with Fansly to allow you to log into the website via a Twitch account. Meaning typically if you went to the site on its own, you had to be 18. But 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds were able to log into Fansly by using their Twitch account. XQC, who is also one of the biggest streamers, had his big game show event sponsored by Fansly. It is as equally hilarious and hypocritical that the very streamers who cheered when Twitch banned gambling, who condemned Aiden Ross for showing adult content on one of his streams, turn around and take money from and promote Fansly.
Twitch is probably the most hypocritical platform probably on the internet. When it came to stuff like gambling or even just banning streamers for no reason, they made sure to clamp down on that stuff. But when it comes to softcore corn, it seems like they just push it more and more and more. But there is a reason. A majority of the viewers that watch Twitch, they go on to see that stuff, which is the sad reality. But this is a problem that's been long happening for Twitch. And to be quite honest, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere because it makes them too much money. So deal with it, unfortunately.
I think they're just bad people. When I was initially planning out this video, I was thinking I was just gonna say, oh, well, you know, maybe behind the scenes they're good people, they just like money too much, or they have these problems, yada, yada, yada. And there are certainly exceptions. I've watched streamers in the past, And I think a lot of them are just perfectly fine people who just like video games, and hey, they get to make money playing video games. That's great. For a lot of these people that I was learning about when I did this research, no, I genuinely believe that they are bad people and terrible influences on the youth. They promote thirsting over women. They collaborate with adult content. They get sponsored by adult content. They condemn other creators and influencers and personalities for doing certain things and then turn around and do very close variations of that.
These people who look up to Tate because he's strong and he gets women and he has a lot of money, they're going down, I think, a bad path.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I made it this far without using Hassan as an example, who shills a socialist leftist ideology, lives in a mansion, wears $1,000 outfits, says he likes making money from monetization and running ads. We have XQC, who's recently run into quite a bit of controversy as people are starting to point out he literally just steals content and puts his face cam on it and re-uploads it on YouTube.
Every video I've made, I never went personally at anybody because I don't know 90+% of the people that I talk about as a human being. So I can't tell you if these people are bad, but what I can say is majority of the people that are in content creation, they are probably going to be egotistical because they've accomplished things that most people haven't accomplished, which is making a lot of money. So they may be bad people, more than likely, but I don't think just because they have a lot of money that you should just put that label on everyone. There's genuinely good people out there, despite of how much they have in their bank account. There's definitely similarities between Twitch streamer to Twitch streamer, situation to situation, but ultimately, if you think that what you're watching is not good for you, or you just don't think that the person you're watching is a good person, then stop supporting them. If you think that person doesn't provide any sort of value to you, then go ahead and turn off the stream. It's that simple. There are 3 key factors in terms of the streaming world: the main company itself, Twitch, the streamer, and you also have the audience member. And whatever the streamer is giving to the audience and the audience loves it, the company is going to market the shit out of it. The type of content that streamers make, whether if it's degenerate or not, that's just what audience wants to see at this point in time. I'm not saying that streaming content is at its best right now in terms of actual quality, but in terms of viewership, it's definitely at its best, and there is a certain audience for it. But anyways, what do you guys think about streaming? Do you like where it is right now? Do you think it should change? Let me know in the comments down below. And once again, in case you haven't, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the 10K gang. I'll see you guys later on. Peace out. Ain't gonna lie, this nigga is getting dick down from all different angles.